Okay, class. So I'm going to present you my screen. Today we will learn about kinds of pronouns. So let's start. At the end of this lecture, I will mark your attendance. Okay? Are we cool now? Yes, we are. So let's watch a video first of all to understand the kinds of pronouns. Not nouns, we are doing pronouns.
Monster Math presents Addition Below 10. Okay, class, let's begin. Kinds of pronouns.
So today we will learn about kinds of pronouns. Okay, what are pronouns? Pronouns are the words that refers to a noun or a noun phrase.
Pronoun refers to a noun or a noun phrase. The word or phrase to which a pronoun refers is called its antecedent.
Okay, a word or phrase to which a pronoun refer is called its antecedent. Okay.
A pronoun must agree with its antecedent in number, person, and gender. For example, though they are brothers,
maybe it must be your signal problem because my sound is full over here.
Sunny and Bobby study in separate schools. Here, pronoun they refers to antecedent Sunny and Bobby.
Okay, class.
A singular pronoun
Let's play
replaces
again.
kinds of pronouns.
Now listen carefully.
A pronoun refers to a noun or a noun phrase.
So pronoun refers to a noun or a noun phrase. Okay. So what is an antecedent? The noun, the pronoun, the phrase or the word that pronoun will refer would be its antecedent. Okay. Now let's understand what is antecedent.
Pronoun refers is called its antecedent. A pronoun must agree with its antecedent in number, person, and gender.
Okay, so the word or phrase to which a pronoun refers is called its antecedent. A pronoun must agree with its antecedent in number, person, or gender. For example, if we are using she, so its antecedent would be Hina. So Hina is a girl, so we use she pronoun for girls. So we are agreeing with its person and gender. Okay.
For example,
This is example.
They are brothers.
Okay, this is the example. Though they are brothers, Sunny and Bobby study in separate schools. So Sunny and Bobby are brothers. So the word they refer to its antecedent Sunny and Bobby. So it's agreeing with the number, it's plural. So we are putting they because they is used for plural nouns. And secondly, they can be used for any gender.
Sunny and Bobby study in separate schools. Here, pronoun they refers to antecedent Sunny and Bobby. A singular pronoun replaces a singular noun. A plural pronoun replaces a plural noun.
Okay, class, do you know what is singular and what is plural? Who knows? What is singular and what's plural? Do you know what is singular and what is plural? Do you know? Anyone know?
Plural, many things.
Yes, plurals are basically more than one thing or more than one person's, and singular means only one in number. So, plural pronoun will replace the plural noun and singular pronoun will replace a singular noun. Okay?
There are different kinds of pronouns.
Okay, so there are different kinds of pronouns. So today we will discuss all these kinds of pronouns, okay? So what are these kinds? Relative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphasizing pronouns, indefinite pronouns, interrogative, demonstrative, possessive, and personal.
First study about relative pronouns.
Relative pronouns.
Relative pronouns appear in complex sentences and
Wait a minute, let me check who wants to enter. Okay, view all, and here we go. Okay, so I have, okay. It might be little difficult for you, but with the practice, we will understand the kinds of pronouns. First is relative pronouns.
About relative pronouns. Relative pronouns appear in complex sentences and refer to a noun in the main clause. The following words are called relative pronouns.
Okay, class, so these are relative pronouns: who, whoever, whom, whomever, which,
Good
whichever, that,
morning,
and
teacher.
whose. Good morning.
Biology are pronouns.
I will mark your attendance at the end of this lecture. Okay, first listen to the lecture and then I will mark your attendance at the end.
Note their usage. The relative pronouns who or whoever modify the subject, refer only to people. For example,
So let's see its example.
the prince
Okay. The prince was looking for the maiden who had left her shoe at the ball. So here, who had left her shoe at the ball? Who is referring to the whole sentence?
was looking for the maiden who had left her shoe at the ball. The relative pronouns whom or whomever modify the object, refer only to people. For example, I don't know whom he invited.
So, this is relative pronouns example. I don't know whom he invited. मुझे नहीं पता कि उसने किस किस को invite किया अपनी party में. So here I don't know whom he invited. Whom is the relative pronoun that is referring to the object, that is modifying the object and refer to people.
The relative pronouns which or whichever modify both subject and object. They refer to things, qualities, and ideas. For example, this is the same story which you told me last week.
Let me check. Okay. Done. So all of you are now in the class. Okay, so which and whichever modifies both subject and object, refer to things, qualities, and ideas. Let me check who has came now. People, students came too late. Next time I won't be allowing any student who came late. Oh God, we were here. Okay, so now modifies both subject and object.
And object.
Mehek,
It refers to people, things, qualities, and ideas. For example, Daria wants to compose a song that will reflect her love for grammar.
okay, so that is a
The
relative pronoun.
pronoun whose shows possession. It refers to people, things, qualities, and ideas. For example, whose umbrella is this? Reflexive pronouns and emphasizing pronouns. The following words are called reflexive pronouns and also emphasizing
Pronouns. Okay, class. I hope you are understanding it all.
They both end in self or selves and convey emphasis.
So here we have ourself, yourself. These are the emphasizing pronouns: yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, oneself, themselves.
Or selves and convey emphasis. Reflexive pronouns are essential to the
Let
meaning.
me check who hasn't joined yet. Let me Friend request again. Okay, class, are you understanding what are the types of pronouns? First type, which type we studied first? Who will tell me?
Relative pronouns.
Relative pronoun. Very good. We have first read about relative pronoun. Now we were moving to emphasizing pronoun. Okay. So I'm waiting for one student to come in. Then we will continue our lecture. Let's see. I still didn't get the. Okay, whatever. We'll see. Okay,
Beginning of a sentence.
I think. Admit I'm wrong. Okay. So reflexive pronouns are essential to the meaning of a sentence.
They act as the object
Oh
of
my
the
god,
sentence.
we just
It refers to people, things,
wait. Was entered now. Why people are so late?
qualities, and ideas. For example, whose umbrella is this? Reflexive pronouns and emphasizing pronouns. The following words are called reflexive pronouns and also emphasizing pronouns.
So these are reflexive pronouns and emphasizing pronouns. Myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, themselves, and oneself.
They both end in self or selves and convey emphasis. Reflexive pronouns.
Now our third category is reflexive pronouns. Let's see what are reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are essential to the meaning of a sentence.
Essential to the meaning of a sentence.
It's very important.
They act as the object of a sentence. They show the receiver of an action.
It's quite
They follow a
complicated,
verb
but I'm sure
or
that
a
you will,
preposition.
when you will watch it
For
again, you will
example,
learn it.
I completed the project myself.
Okay, class. So this is reflexive pronoun. I completed the project. If I want to say कि मैंने अपना project खत्म कर लिया है, what would I say? I completed the project. But if I want to add कि किसने किया ये object, I want to add the person who did this, who helped me or who helped me to do this project, then what will I say? Nobody helped me and I did it myself. कि मैंने खुद ही पूरा project किया. I completed the project myself. Okay. I completed the project myself. So it's reflexive pronoun that is reflexing the subject I. Okay. कि ये project मैंने खुद किया है, अपनी मदद से किया. So I completed the project myself.
Emphasizing pronouns are not essential to the meaning of a sentence.
Okay.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Emphasizing pronouns are not essential to the meaning of a sentence. It's not really important that what sentence meaning is, but are part of the subject. लेकिन subject क्या part होता है?
They are part of the subject. They are placed before the verb. Can be removed without changing the meaning. For example,
So emphasizing pronouns can be removed. उसको हम निकाल भी सकते हैं, but उसके meaning change नहीं होगा.
I myself completed the project.
Okay, here. I completed the project myself. This was reflexive. But emphasizing, I myself completed the project. ये emphasizing. Here we can cut myself also.
Indefinite pronouns.
Now let's see what are indefinite
The
pronouns.
following words are called indefinite pronouns.
Okay, so these are indefinite pronouns. Anybody, everybody, nobody, somebody, all, none, some, someone, no one, nothing. everything, everyone, anyone, anything, something. These are indefinite
Indefinite pronouns
pronouns.
refer to one or more unspecified persons, things, or objects that
Okay. Indefinite pronouns refer to one or more unspecified persons, things, or objects. उन चीज़ों को रेफर करेगी जो अनस्पेसिफाइड, जो कि स्पेसिफिक नहीं है, जो खास नहीं है. दैट इज दे refer to people or things without saying exactly who or what they are. When we have to say like all, okay, for example, मैं आपको एक example लेती हूँ. Everyone in the class are sleeping. क्लास में सारे बच्चे सो रहे हैं. सो हियर आई एम जनरलाइजिंग द पर्सन्स. आई एम जनरलाइजिंग एवरीवन, दैट एवरीवन, सारे बच्चे जितने भी क्लास में हैं वो सो रहे थे. आई एम नॉट स्पेसिफाइंग वन और टू और पर्टिकुलर स्टूडेंट्स. सो जब सब अनस्पेसिफाइड पर्सन्स या थिंग्स या ऑब्जेक्ट्स को हम कहते हैं तो वो इंडेफिनाइट प्रोनाउंस यूज करते हैं. एवरीवन, एनीवन, दीज आर indefinite pronouns.
That is, they refer to people or things without saying exactly who or what they are.
Okay, refer to one or more. Okay, good.
For example, there wasn't enough room for everybody.
Okay, so the sentence was there wasn't enough room for everybody.
Example,
There wasn't enough room for everybody. कि वहाँ पर enough जगह नहीं थी, सबके लिए इतनी जगह नहीं थी. So everybody, we don't know what who comes under everybody, कि कौन कौन से लोग हैं. We just know all of them.
there wasn't enough room for everybody. They do not introduce a clause. Words ending in
Okay, let me check who has entered. Okay. Do not introduce a clause. Words ending in one or body are used for people.
one or body are used for people. For example, somebody told me to drink lots of water.
Okay, somebody told me to drink lots of water. कि मुझे किसी ने बताया था कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पानी पिए. So somebody told me. So we don't know which person told us. So this is indefinite pronoun. Somebody.
Words ending in thing are used for things. For example, please give me something to eat.
So
Let me
if
see.
you say, please give me something to eat, so this is used for food, for things.
Interrogative pronouns.
Now let's see what are interrogative pronouns.
Interrogative pronouns are used for introducing questions, refer to nouns we don't know. Who is used when the pronoun is the subject, it refers to a person.
Okay.
For example,
Who made the
made the
birthday
birthday
cake? So here who is used for a person's.
whom is used when the pronoun is the object, as it refers to a person. For example, whom are you going to invite? Whose shows possession.
Like
it refers to a
belongingness.
person. For example, whose camera is this?
Yes, anyone?
Teacher, my attendance. मेरी attendance
At
आपने
the end,
देखी?
I will mark your attendance. For now, I'm not marking anyone's attendance, but before the lecture is going to be end, I will mark your attendance before 5 minutes of at the end of the lecture.
What is used for both subject and object? It refers to a thing. For example, what is your friend's name? Which is used for both subject and object. It refers to a person or a thing. For example, which of these books is yours? Demonstrative pronouns. The following words are called demonstrative pronouns.
Okay, class. So the
Don't say-
words like this, that, these, those are demonstrative pronouns.
Usage. Identify and specify nouns and pronouns. They are used as subject and object pronouns. This and these refer to nouns that are nearby. That and those refer to nouns that are far. For example, this is my cat and those are its kittens. Possessive pronouns.
So let's see what are possessive
Possessive
pronouns.
pronouns refer to specific nouns.
It shows
They
possessiveness,
show ownership,
ownership,
stand alone, and do
don't
not
modify
modify nouns. They can replace possessive nouns. The possessive pronouns mine, yours, hers,
hers, his,
its refer to singular form. For example, this pen is mine. The possessive pronouns ours, yours, theirs refer to plural form. For example, these books are ours. Personal pronouns.
Okay, these
Personal pronouns refer
to
a
specific person or thing.
or thing.
This is our last
Change
category.
their form to indicate person, number, gender, and case. Subject pronouns act as the subject of the sentence. I, you, she or he, it are singular subject pronouns. We, you, they are plural subject pronouns. Object pronouns act as an object of a verb or a verb phrase. Me, you, her or him, it are singular object pronouns. Us, you, them are plural object pronouns.
Okay, class, so that was it. Now I would for kids. I think I should write for kids. I can understand that it might be very difficult for you all. It must be very difficult for you all. But we have to do it. Okay, class. So class, now I'm going to mark your attendance. I hope you have understood little bit of the types of pronouns. So now I am going to mark your attendance. Give my phone. Okay, so one by one, you are going to tell me your name. One by one.
Zara Saif GI branch.
Wait a minute. Zara Sef.
GI branch.
Wait, Zara Sef, GR branch. Everyone write down your names in the comments.
स्टूडेंट की कौन सी डेफिनेशन करनी है? ठीक है.
Yes.